Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh! Underground. It is Alec here with the coolest man in St. Louis, Josh Shaffer. He's very good with the ladies. Some people call him Josh the Ladies Man Shaffer. And what deck does the Ladies Man play?
Today I played Harpies. I was gonna take this to a Kansas State regional, but I ended up not because the hotel didn't book right this weekend. But I was gonna play it there.
Do you feel it's competitive enough for like a regional setting?
Yes. I didn't side too much. Like, this isn't exactly what I would have took to the regional, but the main deck is. It's really competitive. It destroys backrow decks. Like, there's no possible way Fire Fist, Rabbit, or Evil Swarm can ever beat this deck. Like, it's just too fast. As far as non-backrow decks, like the two top decks, it's 50-50, but it's still good.
I imagine the presence of a field spell can sometimes help Troll versus Prophecy.
Yeah,
alright,
yeah,
let's see it.
I played a turbo build, a faster build, draw through it, thin my deck, rip your opponent's back row apart, create a game state where they can't get anything out of it with Lightning Shidoris and Wing Blast, and so I'm playing faster, speeding cards. Like, I played 3 card D. It's pretty much your own first turn play. If you don't want to make Shockmaster, which you can, 3 card D. I played heavy hand traps. I played 3 Baylor, 1 Maxi, 2 Track Gores. Worked out pretty good. I was borrowing a pet dragon from my friend. This is the Harpie's pet dragon, the original one. The other one's bad. This is the one you want to play.
It's level 7, 2,000, 2,500. It gains 300 attack for each Harpie, and Twin Dragon, I believe.
I played 3 Queen. Searchable for the fill spell. Highest beater, really good. 3 Chandler, really good. And then I would have rather preferred to place 3 Cyber Harpie ladies, but I can't. I didn't feel like putting out for them. They're like $8 or $10 a piece, so I just played 3 number 1s, and it works the same way almost. I just like Cyber Harpie lady better, a little higher.
All right.
These are the 9 Harpies plus the dragon you play, so it's really good. For the spells, so basically I only played 10 Harpies, hand traps, Gore Track, 3 card D, really fast. I played 1 Elegant Exist, you only need 1.
And add it back.
Yeah. I played 2 Hunting Ground. You don't need 3. This card is the card that you basically put through all your opponent's back row and burn them and just kill them. You don't even need staples. I don't even play Heavy Storm or Dark Hole in this deck because Lightning Chidori in this card. Probably the best card in the deck. 3 Sign. Triggers effect when discarded. You search for 3 Harpie ladies, or you can search for Elegant Exist. It's really good. Really fast. Thins your deck. You can make push plays with Chandler. Like I said, I was playing Turbo, so I played 3 Assault Goblins just to go through the deck faster, and these do make a difference. I'll promise you that. And then to push through my opponent's back row like Torrentials and keep going with all this, and Chandler's effect, I played 2 Lances on a Reborn. You don't need anything else. I never regretted not playing like Heavy Storm and stuff. Maybe Dark Hole, but not really. It's really good. For the traps, I played 2 Assault Sign, or Party, 30 too many. You thin your deck and you draw it, so that's all you need. I OTK Dark Rolls with this single-handedly 1 card by itself, round 1 today. I went X2. I should have topped. I played Solemn Judgment to ensure all your plays get through. You can pretty much lock your opponent out of it when playing 3 triple Wing Blast for a discard outlet for Hysteric Sign. And all the other cards you add from it, you just time seal your opponent, and then you pretty much time seal them again with Lightning Chidori. This and Lightning Chidori is just too good. And then 2 Venus Saint. I just want a little bit more protection. I just threw them in for the last cards. So, any questions on the main deck?
Let's go through the rest of it. I want to see what are your boss monsters? What is the ultimate win condition here?
I played 1 Emerald. I played 2 Chidori. This card's really good. This card's really good too. You can push through your opponent's cards with this card. Like I said, this is the card you just kill all those back row decks with. You just burn them with. And this card is really good for recycling. Shockmaster, I brought this out a lot. Maestroke brought this out a good amount. I killed somebody with this. Dweller's good. Roche is good. This card, I didn't think I was going to play this, but I threw it in because I had a slot. And I want to make something under rivalry, but I've made this at least once every game today, and this card got all the way up to 4,500 and negated.
What did it do?
Basically, when it's 2 wing base, you make it, and then you activate the effect, negate all of your opponent's face-up cards on the field, and this card gains 300 attack points for every face-up card on the field, yours and your opponent's. So I got this card all the way up to 4,500, and it lasts until your standby phase. So I was able to like just beat Dark World with this, beat Dark World and its Prophecy with this, because it negates all their effects, and it makes them huge.
Nice.
Dragoon, because you can bring back your the pet dragon with it. You can kind of loop it a little. Ouroboros, really good. I played a Big Eye because you can Chandler, Pet Dragon, bump it up to 7, make it take something. And then I played 3 Synchros for Baylor because Pet Dragon and Chandler become level 7s. These two are really good. This is for Sign, and this is for the Dragon matchup. It's really good. I didn't use any of these at all, but during playtesting I did, so they were really good.
Makes sense to have one.
For the side deck, I played Triple Decree. This might have been maybe 2, but 3 is really good. You just kill all the back row decks. Like I said, the back row decks are not the problem against this deck. Everything else is. But yeah, and I like playing Decree because you can pop your own Decree with Hunting Ground. Basically, if your opponent goes summon set 5, you set this and you flip Decree, then you play Hunting Ground, and you just push against all that. You just rip them apart. I play 1 Messenger apiece. It's pretty good. I play 2 Mirror Force Protection. I just want to be able to side out the hand traps and side in protection when I need to. 2 more Max C. I just didn't want to main them. It was too risky, but I like them. 2 Gozen. I can make Chidoris all day. 2 Thunder King beats the Prophecy matchup.
Oh my god.
1 Anti Spell Fragrance. Really good. I side decked Heavy Storm. Basically, you set Decree, you flip it, you Heavy Storm him, and you just go plus. You don't need MST or back row Heavy Storm. Like Hunting Ground just does all the work. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole for to catch people off guard. Like Priority's not around anymore, so it's really good. If I actually ran this deck like a little bit more seriously, I just played it for fun today. I would have played like Draw and Lock Birds. I probably would have main decked more Max C if I took him to a regional. This was just for fun, but it's still competitive. Like you can definitely top a regional and get your invite with this deck.
You mentioned that if you were playing it more competitive, you'd play more Max C, and also when you said it in the side, you said you weren't quite comfortable maining more of them. Is there any reason that you're more comfortable maining triple Baylor and 1 Max C than maybe a 2-2 split, which would be more standard?
I think Baylor is really good. You can use it to synchro with, which is very important right now, but because easy level 8s. But I felt like Baylor was like this format, like Elements of Dragons, like obviously this is good against them, but this is good against everything because like Big Eye, like this stops Elements of Dragons. Like you do not want to get Big Eyed, especially when they push on you and you drop Gores. And you don't want to get Big Eyed. I didn't want to get Big Eyed. That's the main reason I played Triple Baylor. But besides the fact, like against evil forms like Max C's, they might push through it, they might not. But this Baylor is always gonna like get a negation through. But I do agree. I was thinking about 2 and 2, but not every deck special summons like Fire Fist, so I really did not want to play more than that if I didn't know I was gonna play more meta. But the card cards and the hand traps are very important. And I probably made 1 more Max C inside the 3rd.
All right, now since this is a very like unique deck to some people, like what does a typical hand look like, and what are your typical like plays that you're going to be making?
I'm okay with questions. Like obviously, your first turn you want to start off with card D if you don't know what your opponent's playing. I'd like to start off with a Wing Blast. Can you see here? I'd like to start off with I want to draw like a Wing Blast, set Wing Blast, and draw into this. Basically, you're going to go car, set this, car effect, draw into that, or have it. Let your opponent go, let them commit to the field, and then during their end phase, you're going to Wing Blast, discard this, spin a card to the top, that you know, so you're gonna know what they're gonna draw. You add 3 off this, you play the 100 grand that you add from this, and you just put through all the back row. Like it just, and it flows together. And I get hands like that all the time. Besides that, drawing hand traps was really good. Pet Dragon isn't a horrible draw. You can draw it. Basically, being able to like have your opponent commit to the field, getting Chandler and Hunting Ground and Hysteric Party and Wing Blast and making Chidori and like pushing, wrecking your opponent's field presence, and then having hand traps to back you up, and then spinning your opponent's cards to the top so you know what your opponent's going to draw. That way you can like anticipate them and you know how to. Another card I thought about main decking or side decking, but I don't have any. I just can't find any. Is Mind Crush. If you're spinning your opponent's cards, you know what they're going to draw, so you can Mind Crush them for free. Not only that, but it's also really good this format. So I might actually end up main decking it, like a lot of it, which would be not bad for side decking. But yeah.
Are there any other like potential changes that you think about? Like
maybe one less card, but usually I decide one out. 3 card is good. It's not good to draw multiples of them in the first turn, but it's really good to draw first turn, whether you go first or not. One card I definitely do want to take out, or at least side deck it, is Gores. Gores didn't do anything for me. People want to destroy my back row, so like my field spell and my sign. So Gores is not good. I take Gores out.
Makes sense. You got something for him?
Yeah, and I have to say this card really did put in work. I OTK Dark World with it, and single-handedly, he literally had 10 cards up on in me. I had this in card in hand. I played it, brought back 5, killed him. It was incredible.
You mentioned Hysteric Party being your like main OTK card. Is there anything that you can do like without it being set up, or do you feel you have to like wait till a little bit later in the game when you get Hysteric Party for a massive advantage and then you a bunch, or like?
Well, with if you're going Chandler, like when I start off with Hysteric Party and I start off with like a normal hand. Like Queen is automatically discards to the grave for Hunting Ground, so that means you can automatically get 1 queen in the grave. If I start off with 2 queens, that's 2 queens in the grave. Chandler effect, discard that, bring out another one, that's 3 in the grave. Like, and plus with Sign, you add 3, so it's not like you're never gonna have Harpies, and you play 10 different Harpies. So you get it very fast. And
I imagine the upstarts help as well.
Yeah, the upstarts. Like this deck is incredibly fast. Like upstarts really do matter. Card really does matter. Drawing fast really does matter. Getting OTKs kind of hurts, but that's because you play the hand traps to stop that. So it's really good.
Alright. Makes sense. Alright, any last things you want to say to the people of the internet about Harpies?
No, it's really good. I played it for fun today. It's a really good deck. It has a really good matchup, except for if you want to risk main decking more hand traps, like Maxis or Joe and Lockbirds, it's better against the Elemental Dragon matchup. But it's just something I wasn't willing to risk, and this is only a local. But if I were to take this to a regional, I definitely think this deck can top 8 a regional. I think so.
Alright, sounds good. Like, comment, subscribe for Harpies and for Josh Ladies Man Shaffer. We're out.